another way you can hold yourself accountable is by agreeing on consequences. You agree on a consequence of what's gonna happen if I don't do this.
Nothing too crazy though. Don't grip yourself on the back. No, I ate cake today.
Yeah. Advent Fit is a podcast that has a holistic approach to physical, spiritual, and mental well-being. In each episode, we share productive ways to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. Unlike other podcasts in this space, Advent Fit gives you a comprehensive approach to fitness without the fluff for the everyday Christian. Welcome back to Advent Fit.
What are you welcome back from?
Huh?
Welcome back from what?
Welcome back from your daily chores and everything you've been up to. We're here at Advent Fit. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Yes, sir. We're going to be dealing with the topic of accountability.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I've been holding you accountable, making sure that you show up on time for the recording.
You've been holding me accountable?
Yeah. To be on time at your own apartment.
I've been holding you accountable so you can show up for the meetings.
I think accountability is super important.
Definitely, yeah.
I think there's many ways that you can hold people accountable. How does having an accountability partner help?
Just giving support, basically. Like guys can show up to the gym together. You can set a time, make sure you go at that time. If the person's not there, you can call them like, "Hey, what's up, man? You're not here at the gym," or there's different ways you can make sure they're sticking on their diet. You can talk to them when they're messing up. You don't have to beat them down, but you can give them some encouraging words, or just tell them like, "Yo, man, why you eating all that junk food?"
I mean, I definitely think it helps because you have somebody that you could check in with.
Yeah.
You can, as you said, you're calling the person up, you're finding out what's going on with them. I think also you provide encouragement for each other.
Yeah.
If somebody's like not really feeling into it, if you have somebody else there, it's kind of like, all right, because my friend is going to the gym, I guess I got to go to the gym
you guys
too.
can bounce off each other with encouragement and motivation.
Exactly. I remember you got me, well, no, you didn't get me this, but you recommended I got one of these scales.
Scales, oh, yeah.
What was the name of that scale again?
Renpho.
Yeah, that's right. It's not that great, but...
it is that great. It has everything. It has body fat percentage, muscle mass, bone weight, water density. It has everything. This is not a commercial, but if you want to pay us...
I mean, we can do an affiliate link or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. But what I thought about what was cool about it was the fact that you can have... that you kind of like, you could see each other's progress.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, definitely invasive,
cool.
but...
I have you on it. I have my dad. I think that's all, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you could track each other's progress. Because I remember there were some times where I looked and I was like, oh, snap, this guy is really making progress. I can't let him catch up to me. I gotta step in my game.
Yeah.
So, no, definitely, I think encouraging one another and motivating. I think also just a level of competition helps.
Oh, yeah, because I'm very competitive.
Yeah, so it's not like we're like competitive negatively, you know? But it's like... seeing you do better makes me want to do better, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It motivates us, challenges us, and I think what helps with accountability partners, why it's helpful is because it's like you have somebody that's being honest with you.
Yeah, just telling somebody else that what you're doing or what you're planning to do can help you to be accountable, even if they're not inputting anything in there.
Yeah,
just that somebody else knows that can help you.
Exactly, like honest feedback, like sometimes even brutally honest. I mean, your family a lot of times is some of the best accountability partners because they'll tell you when you're fat, even when you don't like it.
Definitely, yeah. Your grandmother, your grandparents, like, oh, you got a little fat there.
When you come home for the holidays, or something, they're always like, oh, so college has been good to you.
For real,
Eating good at college.
Yeah.
So I mean, honest feedback helps because it's not like it's your sometimes you have friends that only tell you what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. But a good accountability partner is somebody who's telling you the truth, keeping it real, you know?
You don't want someone to just gonna tell you what you want to hear. Like, oh, you've been doing good, you've been eating well, you've been going to the gym. If you've been, if you've not been good, if you've not been on track, that's gonna it's not gonna do you any good.
Yeah, you don't need hype people. Yeah. You need people to keep it real. You want people that's gonna keep you on track.
But if you're doing well, then you do need a hype man would be nice. But if you're not doing well, you need someone to hold you accountable, tell you what you've been doing wrong.
For sure. And I think accountability provides like a level of community. Mm-hmm. A community that's gonna support you.
You definitely need a supportive community.
Yeah. And then also, I think it helps you to like navigate difficult times.
Yeah.
So like if there's a moment in your life where you're having a really hard time and you're not sticking, let's say, to a particular lifestyle, then like the people that are there with you as a support system, accountability system, can like basically pick you up.
And that doesn't only help your fitness goals, but helps you with your mental fitness as well. It helps you with your stability, you know, how you're doing.
And spiritual fitness.
Yeah, all of them.
I mean, I think that's why Jesus sent out the disciples 2 by 2.
Yeah.
Because it was almost like an accountability partner. So if somebody wanted to stay inside today and the partner was getting up, it'd be like, I guess I got to get up today or something. Yep. So I think the accountability goes to all levels of fitness.
Yeah, definitely.
That we're covering here in Advent Fit.
Yeah, spiritual, nutrition, physical, and
mental.
Yeah, mental. Yeah.
So all of it, accountability partners really help to keep people on track and focused. Mm-hmm. And also in terms of navigating, sometimes you might, let's say you hit a plateau in any of those disciplines.
Yeah.
Let's say you hit a plateau physically. Your accountability partner can give you like tips on like ways that you can like overcome that hump.
Yeah, you can bounce off each other. Yeah, some things that you'll be doing well on, some things that they'll be doing well on. They can help. You can help each other.
But I know that sometimes it's hard to find somebody to be an accountability partner.
Yeah, something has to be somebody that you can trust.
You got to find somebody that's reliable.
Yeah.
So that's somebody that's gonna be consistent. Mm-hmm. Even if it's like, hey, let's call each other every morning, or even if it's something as simple as like we're gonna meet up with each other once a week or whatever.
Yeah.
But somebody that's gonna be reliable and stuff like that. And also like someone's gonna pick you want to pick somebody who's gonna have similar goals to you. Mm-hmm. I think that works well for accountability partner. So if let's say your partner is somebody who is trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
And you also want to lose weight. I'm just saying that because that's like the most typical thing that people think of when it comes to this stuff. Then you guys having the similar goal helps.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be the exact same goal, but at least the same general idea. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, like both you and I have a goal of being more physically fit. We go about it in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
We don't have the same exact diet, but we
because you have the raw diet, I have the A- vegan diet, but it's it's not similar, but yeah,
it's similar, but it's not exact.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you have to find an exact match as you, but as long as you both are heading in a similar direction in terms of overall fitness, goals.
You both want to be, gain more muscle, slim down.
And if you're doing with spiritual fitness, if you both are trying to get stronger in the Lord, and things like that. So I think having the same like direction in life helps. And now there's different types of accountability partners. There's the typical accountability partner, which is somebody who's like a peer, somebody who's similar to you, going in the same direction. But then you have like a coach. And you have like mentors.
Yeah, coach, trainer.
Exactly. So I mean, there's a difference between coach and a mentor. A coach is somebody. If you think about like soccer, right, or any like sport.
Yeah.
A coach is somebody who's gonna be like a cheerleader in a way. Like he's encourager.
Yeah.
But also he's gonna get on you
Definitely.
when you're messing up. Yeah. But also a coach is kind of like the coach is basically a motivator.
It could be a father figure as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like
or mother figure if there's a
that's true. But I mean when it comes to a coach, in terms of what we're talking about here, when it comes to coaching you, whether it's spiritually or mentally or physically, a coach is somebody who is going to be giving you advice. Let me actually just read this definition by the Coach Federation. This is partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. So the thing about coaching is that you're using methods, whether it's creative or whatever, you're using these methods that's helping that person to get to their own potential.
Yeah.
So you're actually not telling them what to do. You're helping them to figure it out for themselves.
Yeah. Except for sports, they kind of tell people what to do.
Yeah. But I'm talking about in terms of what we're talking about here. With the difference between a coach and a mentor, I'm trying to define.
Yeah.
So a mentor actually does tell you what to do. A mentor is a trusted counselor or guide according to the dictionary. Like for instance, sometimes you can have a spiritual mentor and sometimes you can have a spiritual coach. There is a difference where that's concerned. A mentor is somebody you're looking up to. Yeah. This is somebody who is better at something than you. And so this is somebody that you're trying to be like in this field. So in terms of physical fitness, a mentor, this is somebody who's already that's like your goal. Like, I want to be like that guy. Yeah, but a coach is not necessarily, you might even be more physically fit than your coach. Think about the people who train Sylvester Stallone or
they just
whatever.
have more knowledge. And
Exactly.
but they don't follow through with it.
Exactly. So a lot of these physical trainers you might be more physically fit than they, but they have better knowledge than you, or at the very least they know how to ask the right questions and give you the right evaluations, or basically help you to kind of self-reflect to kind of figure it out for yourself.
So you're saying there's 3 different accountability partners. There's coach, peer, and mentor, right?
Exactly. Because accountability partner as a peer is somebody who you guys are holding each other accountable.
Yeah, like me and you.
Exactly. But if you have a coach, you're not holding your coach accountable.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a one-sided relationship here. A mentor is the same thing. When you go and you're trying to get counsel or guidance, you're not guiding the mentor is guiding you. And I think all 3 have their place and time, you know? And I think it's just important for us to find that. For instance, somebody reached out to me online because on Facebook I post some of my story and some of my journey on physical fitness. I do my before and after picture and stuff like that. And so somebody reached out to me saying they wanted my plan, my meal plan. And so I talked to her, and we were talking online, and she was saying she really wanted an accountability partner. She really wanted that. What she really was looking for was more of a coach. Yeah. And so, or a mentor. And so basically I said, hey, I'll check in with you once a week, and I'll see how you're doing, and basically keep you on your toes, kind of thing. And so I think it's important to have those people in your life.
And they're here?
I don't know who they are. I just found them online. They found me online. Exactly. So that's another way you can do it. It could be somebody you know personally. It could be somebody online. But the point is, you got to find ways to hold yourself accountable. Yeah. Sometimes you have to find ways to hold yourself accountable just within yourself, not even
if you
somebody
can't do it
else.
From yourself, then no one else can do it for you.
So like what I'm asking is basically, how do you keep yourself motivated? Yeah. How do you keep yourself accountable? One of the ways to do this is setting goals. So hold yourself accountable. You have to set a goal for yourself in terms of what you want to achieve. And I think when it comes to setting goals, the goal needs to be specific and it needs to be measurable.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people say, well, I just want to be more physically fit. That's not specific.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think would be a good specific goal?
I want to lose 1 pound a week.
Okay, yeah, that's specific and that's measurable. You can actually tell, you can actually track that. Exactly. So that's a good goal because you can actually see 1 month from now, am I actually getting closer to my goal? So there was this poll that was taken in America, and 27% of the population was on welfare. 60% were just getting by. 10% were moderately successful. 3% were highly successful. So only a few people were highly successful. But the interesting thing about that is that when they compare that to goals, check this out. I said 27% were on welfare. 27% of the people that took the survey had no plans for the future. It actually matched up statistically. 60% were just getting by. Well, 60% in the survey said they gave only some thought to the future. I said 10% were moderately successful. On the flip side, only 10% thought it was a good idea. I had a good idea of where they were heading. 10% only had a good idea of where they were heading. And I said only 3% were highly successful.
And those people who set goals.
Those were 3 people who actually not just set goals, but wrote the goals down. And so reading that statistic, I realized that in order to be part of the 3%, a 3%er, you got to write down your goals.
Definitely.
Write down what weight you want to be. Write down your goal
and make
for
sure they're
your
achievable.
Spiritual life. And make sure they're achievable. Make sure they're measurable and specific. Write down your mental goal. I have some mental goals in terms of like my skill set of memorization and stuff like that. You got to write your goals down, so therefore you can track it. The successful people write their goals down. I mean, Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the thoughts I think towards you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace, and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope." God cares about our well-being. He cares about our future. So we should be thinking about our future. It's not only about the present. And so that helps us to keep ourselves accountable. Here's some tips for setting a goal according to this one study. You want to ask yourself the question, what areas in my life am I dissatisfied? What do I really want in life? And then you turn the answers to those questions into goals and write them down. And then not only do you write goals, but you write down sub goals, like some goals to get there. So like you mentioned about the goal of losing weight, right? And you were saying, I'm going to lose 1 pound a week, right? Well, what would be like a sub goal towards that?
I mean, that would be the sub goal.
Okay. And so then the major goal can actually be like, I want to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year.
Yeah.
All right. And then one way I could lose 50 pounds by the end of the year is 1 pound a week.
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be a sub goal. Perfect. Yeah. And then maybe you could even write down your mission statement in your room or put it on your fridge. Yeah. So before you open that fridge, you see your goal.
And then celebrate your achievements.
Exactly. And that's exactly. You want to decide how committed you are, and you want to review your goals regularly. So constantly track your progress. And so another way that you can keep yourself accountable.
And share your goals with your accountability partner.
And there you go. Exactly. Or your mentor, or your coach. Exactly. And so another way you can hold yourself accountable is by agreeing on consequences.
Oh, yeah.
You agree on a consequence of what's going to happen if I don't do this. Maybe you can make a deal with your friend.
Nothing too crazy though. Don't rip yourself on the back. No, I ate cake today.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about just some things that kind of like be like, all right, well, I know that if I show up on Monday and I didn't do the things we said we're gonna do, then I got to put $1 in the jar or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. The point is there has to be some level of consequence, not something that, like you said, to beat yourself up. Yeah. And maybe you could just have a consequence for yourself, you know? But the point is that you want ways to kind of get your mentality in place. One thing I did personally, when I first went on a major raw diet, I did a raw diet every day for 3 months. Something that I did was I started growing a beard. I said, I'm going to shave my beard off if I end up breaking my raw diet. This wasn't actually something I was telling other people. Yeah. This was just something for myself that I was just basically saying to myself, Wayne, if you don't want to shave off your beard, then you're going to have to stay on the raw diet. So
that wouldn't work for me though, because my thing does not connect, man. It's so sad.
But then people started asking me about my beard. They're like, why are you growing that nasty thing? And then I told them, and it was almost like I was creating accountability. Now people knew why I was growing my beard, and so if they ever saw me without a beard, they'd be like, "You broke your diet," you know. So that was just a little mental thing I was doing for myself. That every time I looked in the mirror, I saw the beard. It was like encouraging me, like, "All right, Wayne, stick with it."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, this was fun talking about accountability. Hopefully, you could go out there and find an accountability partner. If you actually do, you can actually hit us up on our social media. You can find us on Instagram. You can DM us and tell us about your experience with accountability partners. You can find my social media stuff on WayneJamel.com.
And my social media is Mr. Woke, and that's Woke with a H, WHOKE.
All right, that's cool. And so this has been another episode of Advent Fit. I'm Wayne Jamel.
And I'm C. Jeffrey White, and the C is for community, because you need a community to keep you accountable. And we'll see you next week, folks.